In the midst of this pandemic, we still communicate with those in our circle of friends or our close family, those beyond the walls of our house. Gary and I just finished a Zoom conversation with my 2 aunts in England and some of my cousins over there, as well as some relatives from Calgary and all across Canada. It's great to see everybody's faces and to have a conversation and see what they're up to. But it's not quite the same as actually being there. You may have found physical distancing to be very draining, even when we're not alone. There's a lot of grief in the world right now because this disease has robbed us, hopefully only temporarily, but has robbed us of a very essential need. My friend came to pick up her kids after working at the Rocky View Hospital. Her son of 7 ran up to give her a big hug. She stopped him saying, "No, it's not safe." One of her patients was being tested for COVID, so she also was waiting for the test results. They turned out negative. But have you ever seen a child's face, their disappointment when they cannot get a hug, even especially from their own mother? There was a video going around early on in the days of COVID of a father coming home from work in his scrubs, his son rushing to meet him and his father saying, "No, stop." And as the son looks at him, the father breaks down onto the floor and starts to cry. The grief at the loss of hugging his child. This essential need illustrated in these examples is the gift, the blessing of touch. To not hug a grandchild or hug someone goodbye. To not shake a hand, not give someone a pat on the back. To not high five or fist bump. Simple things we easily took for granted, but those are things that brought to us closeness, connection, and comfort. And over the past 8 weeks, it's been more and more difficult to not reach out and touch someone. We long for human touch from the moment we are born. From the moment we were born and put on our mother's chest, we never stop reaching out to someone, to be comforted, to be loved, or to express our feelings towards another. To touch is a verb requiring action, movement, effort on our part, even with the smallest lifting of our arms. We don't know how long this physical distancing will last. Even with restrictions coming off, we still need to stay apart. So we've had to find different ways to touch others. Instead of physically, we can emotionally touch another through our actions. We can continue to be Christ to others in any way we can. This Sunday, my friend's sons came with a cake and a banner saying, "You are the best auntie and godmother ever." I never got to hug them, but their thoughtfulness touched my heart. Phone call, a letter, a text, an email. Ordering a meal for someone or sending flowers. How can you touch someone's life? Jesus died on a cross, a few feet from the nearest prisoner, not even the touch of a friend or foe to comfort him. Christ rose from the tomb and Mary wasn't supposed to touch him. She wanted to, but couldn't. Jesus too knew the pain of human loss, of human loneliness, but he demonstrates over and over again how he reached out to his Father God. I truly believe, as I know most of you do as well, and I hope you all do, we will rejoice in the day when we pass the peace of Christ, when we shake hands, and when we hug one another again. That day will come soon, and we truly will rejoice in the goodness of God. I watched a movie the other day called 5 Feet Apart. I'd invite you, if you get the opportunity, to watch it. It's a story about 2 kids with cystic fibrosis and how they have to how they're in hospital getting treatment, and how important it is to be 5 feet apart from each other. As you know, cystic fibrosis is a lung disease, and they have to have treatments in order to remove the mucus from their lungs. These 2 teenagers meet, and they learn a lot about how frustrating 6 feet apart can be, as I imagine many teenagers are feeling right now, and even other people that are dating. It's really hard to get to know somebody from 6 feet apart. But if you get a chance to watch 5 Feet Apart, it's a nice movie. And if we get enough people that see it, maybe we can have a little Zoom chat and see what we think about the movie and share some ideas. Hope you have a great day and stay safe. Bye for now.